North Korea's air defense strategy has long placed a strong emphasis on securing air superiority, a lesson hard learned during the Korean War when the country faced devastating losses due to the lack of control over its skies. In its efforts to strengthen its air capabilities, North Korea acquired a fleet of MiG-29 fighter jets during the late Cold War. The MiG-29 remains the most advanced fighter aircraft in the Korean people's efforts and continues to play a crucial role in North Korea's air defense doctrine. North Korea first gained access to the MiG-29 Fulcrum following a visit by its leader, Kim Il-sung, to the Soviet Union in 1986. In 1987, the country received 13 MiG-29A Fulcrum-A jets and 2 MiG-29B Fulcrum-B trainers from the USSR. These aircraft were assigned to the KPAF's 55th Air Regiment at Suncheon Air Base. The MiG-29 was the most advanced fighter in the Soviet arsenal at the time, and its arrival significantly enhanced North Korea's aerial combat capabilities. In 1991 to 1992, North Korea also became the early export customer of the MiG-29S-13 Fulcrum-C, a more advanced variant of the MiG-29 with improved avionics and electronic warfare capabilities. This version features a larger spy to accommodate the L-203BE Gardenia 1 jammer, but lacks identification friend or foe capabilities due to the export limitations. The aircraft were delivered in knockdown kits, and North Korea completed the assembly of 3 aircraft by 1993. The first locally produced MiG-29S-13 flew on April 15, 1993, marking a milestone in North Korea's indigenous military aviation production capabilities. However, North Korea's attempts to build more MiG-29s were hindered by the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the reluctance of Russia to supply additional parts. Despite these challenges, North Korea managed to operate and maintain its fleet of MiG-29s through various means, including domestic refurbishment and possible clandestine acquisition of parts. North Korea's MiG-29 fleet primarily consists of MiG-29A and MiG-29S-13 variants. The MiG-29S-13, or Fulcrum-C, includes the Gardenia 1 jammer system, giving the aircraft limited electronic warfare capabilities. However, these jets have downgraded avionics compared to those used by the Soviet and Russian air forces, making them less capable than fully domestic variants. The KPAF's MiG-29s are equipped with a variety of air-to-air missiles, including the R-60, R-73, and R-27R missiles. These missiles enable the MiG-29s to engage enemy aircraft at close, medium, and long ranges, making them formidable in air combat despite their aging technology. The R-73, in particular, provides high off-board side targeting capabilities, a significant advantage in dogfights. There are reports suggesting that at least one MiG-29 in North Korean service has been modified with a modern multifunction display, potentially enhancing its combat capabilities to some extent. North Korea's fleet of MiG-29s is assigned to the 55th Air Regiment based at Suncheon Air Base, one of the country's most strategically important air bases. This regiment is tasked with air defense missions and intercepting enemy aircraft in case of hostilities. Given the geographical proximity of Suncheon to Pyongyang, the MiG-29s are seen as a key element in defending the airspace around the North Korea's capital and leadership. While the MiG-29s have not seen combat in major conflicts, their role in North Korea's air defense network is critical. They serve as a deterrent to South Korean and US aircraft operating in the region, and their presence complicates any potential air operations over North Korean airspace. The MiG-29's speed, maneuverability, and ability to operate from relatively short runways make it suitable for North Korea's defensive posture, where dispersed air bases and rapid redeployment are essential to surviving a first strike. North Korea has also incorporated its MiG-29s into its highly structured air defense network, which includes an extensive system of radar stations and surface-to-air missile batteries. The MiG-29s could be expected to work in concert with these assets to create a layered defense system capable of repelling enemy air incursions. Despite being relatively outdated compared to modern fifth-generation fighters like the F-35, North Korea's MiG-29 fleet continues to hold strategic importance. The MiG-29s are among the most capable aircraft in the Korean people's efforts, and their presence enhances the country's ability to defend its airspace. However, the fleet's effectiveness is limited by several factors, including aging airframes, obsolete avionics, and a lack of advanced sensors and weapon systems. North Korea's ongoing isolation from global markets also makes it challenging to acquire spare parts and modernize its fleet. In modern warfare, where air superiority is often a decisive factor, North Korea's MiG-29s are unlikely to compete effectively against more advanced aircraft fielded by South Korea, Japan, or the United States. However, the MiG-29's role in North Korea's military is not just about air combat capabilities. It also serves as a psychological and political tool. The mere presence of these aircraft forces potential adversaries to plan around them, thereby complicating their operational calculus. North Korea's strategy relies heavily on asymmetric warfare, and its MiG-29 fleet fits into this framework by providing a potential threat that must be addressed in any conflict scenarios.